I don't know if he's just cashing in or if he's actually genuinely trying to push his, what is it? Follow? What is the name of his
Okay, so his Forward Party, but this is a separate venture that he's doing called Lobby 3, bringing the voices of Web3 to Washington, D.C. And it's not shockingly a crypto scam.
Well, I have some exciting news. A couple of years ago, I started an advocacy org in DC to lobby for anti-poverty measures like cash relief and the child tax credit. But now I've come to realize that the most profound opportunity to fight poverty lies in Web3 technologies. Unfortunately, our leaders in DC don't really get these technologies. They're a little bit nervous about them, so that's what we have to change. We have to let them know that we can give rise to a new generation of financial services and create tons of jobs right here in the US. I am proud to announce the launch of Lobby 3. We're going to bring the community together and talk sense to the folks in DC to make sure that this remains the land of innovation that it has always been. And we would love for you to join us. Join our Discord, go to lobby3.io, and let's build a future together. Let's go. It's going to be great.
So let's just take a look at this website, because it is indecipherable. Do we have that up? So here it is. Join the movement. Mint your membership token. Bring the voices of Web3 to Washington, D.C. And when you scroll down, okay, so it's again, I'm making this clear that this is some new crypto scam of his. The emergence of Web3 offers a historic opportunity to decentralize economic opportunity, eliminate barriers to financial inclusion, combat poverty, and advance the human condition. And in order to participate in this, scroll down, you can become a member of this effort and participate by, am I reading this right? Buying tiered membership, so you can have access to the Discords. Discords do AMAs with Andrew Yang, VIP events. I mean, again, this sounds like what's that guy's name who did the Magnesis card, Billy McFarlane, and one of those kinds of scams. Andrew Yang, event attendance and participation, group meet. Like, why would you pay for this in order to help Yang lobby his crypto scam, and you're the one that has to pay for it?
Because you want to help solve poverty.
Right. Okay, that's the other thing, is he is now claiming that the reason that we're not solving poverty in the United States is because, I mean, what he says here, that, where's that thing about the politicians?
Doesn't even say what you're lobbying for, except for the whatever decentralization of finance. Like what does that mean?
Right, exactly. Yeah. So, and then here's the part that I was thinking of. Unfortunately, ill-informed and poorly designed policy can prevent Web3 from reaching its full potential. That's why we're building Lobby 3, a project to fund effective policy advocacy and educate lawmakers about the positive potential of Web3. Like, that is some creepy language, if I say so myself.
Web3 is a blockchain for websites, basically, and the people are going to be annoyed at me saying that's not technically right, but this is just another attempt to try to make crypto seem like life-changing instead of just a speculative opportunity.
And I'm just, so by building on the unique voice and influence of Andrew Yang and the Yang Gang, Lobby 3 will help shape a decentralized economic future for all. So what the audacity of the narcissism of this project is what gets me. Like, pay me because you love me so much to and you get to pay me in crypto for the privilege of harassing lawmakers to defund social programs in order to expand cryptocurrency in the United States. And that's how we'll alleviate poverty. That is psychopathic.
Emma, you're so quick to say this is about narcissism, okay? So just head over to get back and put that website back up. I want to just show you one thing. It's all so you're so quick to throw out narcissism. Go to the top, scroll all the way up to the top, all the way. Go to our story in the corner. Our story. You ready for our story?
Oh, I'm ready.
I've felt indebted to the Web3 community. Most of you know that I ran on in fact, it's just I. That's what our story is. Our story is about me. But the best is like, this is also, this is democratic. If you buy a token, you get a vote.
Yeah.
Pay to play, baby. And then when you pay to play, you can, I guess, convince lawmakers to pay to play.
This is what's so great about this. You scroll down there. Each token is one vote, and you can buy multiple if you'd like your voice to be louder.
I mean, that is the exact.
This is vision of democracy.
I mean, the Supreme Court says money is speech, and that's the central underpinning of our democracy. That the more money you have, the more speech you have. That's what the spirit of the First Amendment is, right?
Really impressive. And you know, if you're looking to decentralize banking or finances, postal banking would be a great place to start.
Exactly.
Right.
You're looking to deal with poverty. We just had a 41% bump in child poverty because we pulled back on those child tax credits. This is not rocket science. The reason why we have poverty in this country is not because we can't figure out how to get rid of poverty. It's because we're okay, if not in, seeking child poverty in this country.
Oh.
It's a political decision. Period. End of story. It's not a function that we don't have the proper technology to provide for blockchain. It's this guy.
This reminds me of a conversation I had with Michael about like us trying to calibrate if we had been too negative on him, and the idea being that introducing the idea of cash transfers from the government being a good thing was a useful thing to like inject into a Democratic primary. And so like we sort of backed off a little bit on it, and then he starts doing all this stuff where it just confirms what our suspicions were, that it's an attack on the social safety net. And this, like you said, like in the wake of what is going on with child poverty, a limited proof of exactly what he was supposed to represent. He's completely turning his back on it because he's a venture capitalist plant, is in my opinion.
And the whole UBI thing too was like when you dug a little deeper, and then also when he ran for mayor of New York and he completely gutted it, it was at the expense of. I'm fine with UBI as a supplement. It cannot be replacement. And that's always what he was about, because as a venture capitalist, he's happier if the money that's going towards Social Security or going towards Medicare or going towards Medicaid or poverty programs, if that is going back into the, if that's more accessible by going back into the economy in his estimation. And that's sick. So like, I don't really care if he has a friendly face and he's a sweet guy or comes off that way, because the project that he's undergoing is really, really harmful.